Right, welcome back to Bloodstock 2017. We're joined backstage by the guys from Talked.
Hello Simon, how are you?
Yeah, fine. More importantly, how are you?
We're very well, Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're loving this whole environment. It's amazing. Literally everything here is just my wildest dreams. I do get excited very easily.
Well, that's a different interview perhaps, but there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you get a chance to sort of take it all in, or are you on nerves?
We've been here since Thursday and we've tried to take it in as much as we can because
Take it in, God, it nearly killed me Thursday night. I remember you had a band called Ramajink, they played on the Soapy stage, amazing band.
Yeah.
And I can remember watching them, and then the next memory is walking from the Portaloo and my legs wouldn't work. But welcome to Bloodstock,
Well,
it was such a
obviously
fun.
the ground.
Yeah, I think it was something, a slight shift in the time continuum, I don't know, but it didn't work. But yeah, I mean, what an amazing festival. Sold out this year, weekend tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're
Right
going to be on
so
the...
as well.
Yeah, it's sort of down to day tickets only, I think, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
So you're playing the New Blood stage, although you know you've been around.
We've been around
In other guises.
as a band, yeah. We were in an old band for a good 8 or 9 years. We gigged and moved and tried our hardest. We got an ethos where we try and support the scene. So if we can, we're from Devon. We come a long way out. We down in Devon, nothing down there. There's drinking cider.
I'm from
Even worse.
Anglesey.
Even worse. So we've always tried to offer fucking gigs, get the gigs down, get the bands down from our country, and in turn we go up to them. A little bit of swapping, whatever we can do. And about 2 years ago, Mad Hatter came to its end. We couldn't do it. That was the band we were in, but we had unfinished business. So we put Talk together, not really knowing where it would go. And
now we're at Bloodstock.
yeah, now we're at Bloodstock. It's very bizarre. Apparently, I mean, Simon Hall, New Blood stage god, icon, maker of candles and waxy things. He messaged me one night and said, look, I don't know you, I've not heard the new band, etc. But I've seen the way that you've conducted yourself for the last 8 or 9 years. You've toured, you've gigged, you've supported, you've been there. Everybody knows about you.
Done the groundwork.
Would you like to play Bloodstock? Nah, I'm alright. I'm washing my hair, mate. It was a bit like
For those
very
who are on the radio
surreal,
here, Mark is very, very bold.
very surreal moment. And then it kind of focused us a bit because we've been doing it long enough, so we all know how each other play, etc., etc. And then before we knew it, more gigs were coming in, and suddenly this year was booked. We're halfway, well, we're near enough booked out fully for next year as well. And it's just a bit humbling, but kind of nice.
Musically, then, is Talk similar to the old band?
Nothing like it.
Totally different.
Yeah, completely different.
Nothing like it. I've dropped back onto bass guitar. I used to just be the lead singer. I've dropped back on bass guitar. We've condensed it down to a 3-piece, and it's just a different beast. It is a different beast. We're Talked.
More raw, more.
It's a lot heavier. I don't know how to describe it. It's Talked.
Yeah.
It's Talked.
It's groove.
It's very hard to describe it because nobody's really seen us play much. It's very, we've done 4 or 5 shows. We've been well received. We've had great reviews. People want to see more and more and more. We don't really know what we've got because we haven't released it out. Our album comes out next year, so we're in the process of writing that. So we don't really know what kind of monster we're creating. We haven't got a product yet. We've got 3 tracks out. They're available online. On the EPs come out fully talked. So that's all out there. But as we're finding, the more shows that we do and the more that we settle into being talked, the songs are just developing every time we play. And we're a little bit old school. We believe that it should be about the live performance. It shouldn't be about what you can do in the studio. It should be
Polish your turn.
very true, very
You
true.
really cannot. Look,
It's the
you
same.
can
We
put
won't
glitter
record
on it.
anything in the studio that we can't reproduce live.
We don't believe that's fair. I mean, we try. I'm old, Simon. I've been doing this for too long. But it's literally that. When I first started doing this, you had to do the groundwork. You had to play live, and then people went, "They're a good band. We'll
that
give
was
them
your
a
fan
gig."
base, that was your-
That's how it. I believe that's how. I know the internet is different nowadays, but I honestly believe, like here, we've looked around this amazing festival, and you drop into the New Blood, the Sophie, the Jaeger. They're amazing little areas within the festival. to stand up on that New Blood tomorrow is just going to be iconic. I can't wait. It's a live event. It's a live event.
A lot of other bands have said to me as well. There's no money in CDs. There's no money in this. It's all the live scene.
Yeah. It's buzz.
So we've almost come full circle.
I believe so.
Despite all the technological.
I really hope so. Do you know? I really hope so. I really hope that everybody comes back and says, I don't care that their CD's got 3 booklets and a lyric thing and it looks all pretty. When I'm in a field with a couple of thousand other people and they do that song, and right in there. And that's what live music, surely that's what live music's about. I believe.
It is what it's all about. Because that's where you find the truth of a band with live performance. Because like Mark just said, you can do whatever you want in a studio, but live, that's where they actually tell the truth.
Yeah.
So if a band sucks live, then...
And you then can gauge as to where you're going to take the band.
Yeah, I believe so. It's a difficult thing. We're committed to doing what we want to do. We love playing music. So we've been lucky enough to be given these little slots, Bloodstock plays like. But we've played Uprising as well. We played Wildfire. We're doing Face by Armageddon. We got the Midlands Metal Crusade. Next year lovely gigs. Humbling to be offered them. Never asked for them. Just people coming at us. So that shows that the work that we put in was actually worth the effort. You know, the long journeys home on the M5 at 2 o'clock in the morning. God, who put roadworks there now? Right.
I hate that bastard road, I really do.
But we just believe that we have something that people are going to like, and that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line.
And do you think the sort of groove bass that you've got to the sound now, can you see that developing further, or are you happy with it as it is now? Or
never happy. Never happy. Every time we write something,
it's how we feel.
It is about that, and you get into the process where you go. I mean, constantly, I play the bass and sing. We're a twin vocal attack, so Dave will sing and I sing. There's no lead singer, so we share the role of whacking out whatever's coming out of us. And I find that I'll be in rehearsals and I go, hang on, that sounds better if I try that. And you're constantly trying to find, because we haven't got the album out yet. This is great for us to be able to play these shows, to see how it works out there.
That one pushes in new directions. I think the foundation is there, but I think we've still got... If you ever get to a point where you think, I've got nothing else to learn as a musician, then put your instrument down and just walk away, because there's always more.
Even the greatest musicians in the world are still learning, day in, day out. You know, some of the top drummers, I'm like, you're a dick, because you're so much better than me. But I do it because I love it, you know? Yeah. I would never be without a pair of drumsticks in my hand. But
the album then, are you planning to cap that at sort of 10, 12 songs, or is it going to...
Depends.
Is it going to be
it could be 20 songs.
LP, vinyl?
We're quite prolific, we write a lot, so we'll pick what we think is the best from what we write and put it on the album, so it could be 10, 12 tracks, could be 15, 16. I don't know, honestly, is the answer to that question. I don't know.
When we actually get to the point of choosing which songs we want, it'll be a case of, well, there won't be any choosing because we like them all, so they'll just go on the album anyway. Yeah. So if the album's 40 songs long, I'm not putting anything in stone there. You might not get a 40-track album, but...
Hopefully it'll be an album though, and not just a bunch of songs gaffer taped together on a CD.
Yeah, we don't do that. We try and...
Never have done.
We're very old school in the way that we play, and we're very old school in the way that we record, where we actually build a set. So if we're playing live, it starts from the intro and it works its way through to the end of the set, whether it's 25 minutes, whether it's 40, whether it's an hour. And then we like to write a record like that. So it gives you a little musical journey. It goes up and it drops down, and it gives you, it's a piece of music. I believe that an album should be a piece of music. It shouldn't be like 13, 14 songs stuck together, just give me your money. It should have something behind.
You can have the best song in the world, but if it doesn't fit,
if it doesn't flow through, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Cool. So after Bloodstock dust settles, is it full sort of concentration on the new stuff then, or?
I'm going to go to bed. A long weekend. It's not even over yet.
Well, there are a few more shows this year, but the main concentration is going to be on finishing the album, getting that recorded so that it's right and they're happy with it, and then
we can come out of a product then. Yeah. So, you know, we'd have played, a few people have seen us, hopefully they would have liked what we do, and then we can produce something to propel
onto the next level.
Yeah, hopefully.
And for everyone listening, it's check the usual social media bits and bobs, I guess.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, we're on everywhere. We've got a website, we've got just search Talked. Just search Talked, you'll find us. Trust me, you'll find us.
And if you find something that talks about the power of a car, it's not what you're thinking.
Yeah.
There's lots of
It's
free
something
music
different.
there as well. Just search Talk. We got our own website. There's our shops on there. We got merchandise. We got songs you can download. All of this stuff. But just follow us because the album we got big plans. Have we not got big plans?
We have.
Brilliant. Okay, guys, so it's a pleasure to see you, and best of luck with the set tomorrow. I'm sure it'll go fantastically. And for those listening, check out Talked and support live music and keep it going. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Ronald. Thank you.